Yeah, I already know. Welcome to the Flatbush SMITTY show. Yes, 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 yes. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. It's a lot going on. A lot of controversy surrounding Jay-Z name. I can't even say it's controversy. It's just a lot of bull just, circulating in the game about Jay-Z. You know, he did a little show, a picnic with the Roots. Um, just by him, just the setup, you know, if y'all look into it, if y'all read into it, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's nasty, man. Jay-Z is not for the peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, Jay-Z is not for the peoples. I'm from Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? And the more I see from Hove, the more I just dislike his character. I'm just keeping it a buck. You feel what I'm saying? I'm keeping it all the way a buck. He does his people grimy. Um, and it's nasty, man. It's nasty, man. I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but they put it right in front of our face, man. You know what I'm saying? To let us know that we still slaves of the music. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he basically did. You know what I'm saying? He got up on that stage and said he could do anything and y'all gonna jump on it and run with it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know? Jay-Z could come up there and say anything and y'all dudes just be eating. Just be chewing. Chewing, 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 man. It's nasty work, man. Nasty work out there, man. For real, for real. You know. First of all, you know, the freestyle that he threw out there and the shots that he threw out there to Drake, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, people like Oskino and Jaguar Wright, like, come on, B. This is a billionaire talking right now, y'all. Mind you, this is a billionaire talking, right? Talking to people that, you know, really he should have no concerns about. Oskino, Jaguar Wright. It really makes me think that this dude really did the things that Jaguar Wright said. I'm just keeping it a buck. This really makes me think that a lot of things that people are saying about Jay-Z is actually real. You know, first and foremost, that freestyle was trash. It was trash. And everybody that be out there eating and jumping on the Jay-Z bandwagon, you really need to stop. You need to get under them comments, get into the comment section, and let Jay-Z know. Let him know. We tired of hearing about Un. We definitely tired of hearing about you stabbing Un and that Un ball. You feel what I'm saying? That ball need to go, man. Retire that ball. Leave it alone. The ball need to be retired. We don't care about you stabbing Un. We heard you ain't even the person that stabbed Un. To be truthful. You feel what I'm saying? Then you go on to, you know, continuously violate the boy Dame Dash. You know, I know Dame Dash, everybody think Dame Dash became a little chatty patty. How you doing? How you doing? Salute. Having Glenn. I know everybody is looking at Dame Dash as a little chatty patty and he's running around, but he's telling his story. What's so different about Jay-Z telling his story when he's chatty, all chatty patty in his rhymes and throwing shots at other people? You feel what I'm saying? How you doing, Bella? Salute, peace and blessings to you. You feel what I'm saying? So, What's the difference? You feel what I'm saying? He felt like Jay-Z sold him out. He felt like Jay-Z sold him out. You know, in the beginning of Jay-Z career and the uprising of Rockefeller, you know, it had to be a good guy, bad guy in them offices. You feel what I'm saying? And Dame Jazz, he basically chose that dickhead role. All right, I'm gonna be in here being a dickhead and playing the hard role. And he built up a lot of enemies throughout the industry. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why he's on the sideline right now. You know? Because he ain't go up in there holding his balls. He let them hang. He was in them offices fighting for, you know, the right amount of money. The buses, when they go on tour, planes, whatever. Whatever them artists need, he made sure. How y'all think we got state property and Rockaware and these movies? That wasn't J ideas. That was all Dame Dash putting that into effect. You feel what I'm saying? He the one that said, yo, let's venture to this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's keep pushing it. You feel me? Some of the most best talent. Y'all looking at talent that came from Dame Dash. Look at Kevin Hart. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop jumping on Jay-Z's nuts, man. Jay-Z is not the best rapper today in the game. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York. And I don't listen to Jay-Z today. I don't. I might jam his old shit. I might, you know, feel in the mood to bump his old music from back in the days. But I don't listen to nothing that's new by Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect to him in these days and times. It's just that we don't want to hear that. I'd rather listen to Jadakiss all day. Jadakiss is up to date. He's been around. He's been in the streets. That's the king of New York to me. That's the king of New York. Matter of fact, that's the king of the East Coast. Until somebody dethrone my boy Jada, because he got the game right now. Jada has the game. I'm just keeping it real. That's a fact. But these dudes want to jump on Jay-Z's balls, act like that freestyle was so fire, super hot fire when it was super hot garbage. It was trash. It was trash. If we gonna rate Jay-Z on money status, yeah, he get to it. He's a hustler. He stepped over whoever he had to get where he at. It's no fair ones in war. You understand what I'm saying? And when you in that type of game, it's war. You don't have friends. You don't have friends in that game. We seen some of the closest brothers come up in that game and betray each other. They feuding right now. Look at Cam and Jim Jones for example. State property situation. Look at Nelly and them. This game will turn you into a cruel person. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Of course I'm going for the Knicks, my brother. Why would you say that? But like I said, man, you know, dudes want to swing on this dude ball sack. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Just don't tell no lies, man. 9 to 5 is better than 25 any day in America, man. You understand what I'm saying? Networking is the best working out here, man. Y'all dudes out here hugging the block all day, want to sit up around your man. You better go out there and network. Find out where you can get them mangoes and start selling them shits on the corner or something. Get to that bag, get some watermelons and say it's getting hot out there. Some slushies going on. Say y'all niggas better start networking. For real, man. Get them side hustles on. Get that cheap liquor, start making some nutcrackers or something, man. Yeah. No doubt, Francisco. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock how you feel. That's a feeling. That's a feeling. That's a feeling. You feel me? But yeah. Jay-Z is disappointing me, man. You know, I used to look at him as a GOAT, but it seems like every time he's in trouble or his stock is going down or he feel like his stock is going down or nobody, you know, is talking about him or care about him no more. You know what I'm saying? He goes into this little tantrum mode, you know, start ranting about people. You know what I'm saying? It was sad to see Freeway and the Young Guns and Beanie Siegel come up there and perform with him, man. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. That was nasty work right there. I would have declined that show. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that, like, it can't be that much money in the world for me to come back and share a stage with a nigga that wouldn't even talk to a judge. Speak to the judge and say, yo, I got him. He good. He gonna be with me. He gonna stay out of trouble. I got him until he go, you know, in for his sentence. Nah, Jay ain't do that. Jay let that nigga go to jail. Sat that nigga up. I'm not responsible for him. He a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was crazy. So for you not to be fucking with Beans this long, you feel what I'm saying? And then have him on the stage with you out of nowhere just to show some type of strength like, yo, The Rock is coming back. You know you ain't bringing him back. You know you ain't putting Beans in no position to do nothing. Freeway in position to do nothing. You understand? Because you always wanted to shine. You always wanted the spotlight. Yeah, yo, I mean, listen, up to Hard Knock Life, you know, I mean, the blueprint was classic too. The blueprint was classic. I like the blueprint. I mean, I can't even say that. He had some official job. I'm talking about today, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his shit, man, Jay shit. We can't take nothing from Jay. Jay he's a beast. He's an animal. You know what I'm saying? He gave us, you know, classic shit for years, on top of years. You know? But it's a time you gotta just like step back and let the peoples do them, man. You know? Let the peoples do them. You shooting at Drake. You shooting at my boy Drake. My boy Drake is fire. Don't sleep on Drake, Jay. Do not sleep on. Don't think because my son he caught a little shot from Kendrick. He was out in LA. You know what I mean? They threw some shots at my man Car. You know You know, he picked up. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. They not like us. Yeah, we picked up. It's all good. You feel me? We picked up. My son Drake picked up. But don't sleep on my son Drake. All y'all banded my man Drake. Every last one of y'all. J. Cole. All of y'all. My son got something for y'all this summer. Yes. You know my son always got something up the sleeve. I was just, you know, me and my co-host for my other show. Make sure y'all tap into Hood Love Network. That's Hood Love Network. HOODLOVE Network. And Hood Love TV. We be over there. You know what I'm saying? Me and my co-host, right? So make sure y'all tap into those channels. I was just going back and forth with my co-host, Mikey B, about, you know, Drake being able to go song for song with Jay, which I really think that, you know, he can. Drake been holding us down since 08. Since 08. Boy been dropping nothing but fire. Nothing but fire. Every song Drake puts on is damn near a hit. Nah, Mikey B is from Queens. Salute to Musky Mayo. Mus Mayo, salute. Two first, salute. Drake has good music, but he feels fake. Not saying he is. Nah, I mean, you know, that's your opinion. You know, I love Drake when he talks about the girls and he's stunting like he's that dude. He's getting to the bag. Y'all can't touch him. Bar for bar, he talks that talk. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, man, you know? Jay-Z's no different. You think Jay-Z did half of the stuff that he talks about? No. No. I'm just saying. Master Leonardo was shaking by. You think Jay do half of the things he talk about in his raps? No, he don't. He don't do that. But y'all credit him. Y'all jump on his nutsack. What's so different about Drake? That's right. Remove all the hate and allegations. Drake can rap with the best of them. Gotta give him credit. Salute to Aubrey. It's my guy right there. I could ride down I-95 and bump a whole, you know, a whole album of Drake, or a whole list of Drake songs. I could do that. Not saying I can't do it with Jay. But what new music does Jay has? And like I said, man, the freestyle was trash. It was garbage. It sounded like he couldn't even remember his rhymes. I'm just keeping it real. But y'all would say, oh, that's his flow. That's his flow. All of them is demonic, bro. Everything in that rap game is demonic. Not just Drake. Jay-Z demonic. Drake is demonic. All of them is demonic. All of them sold their souls. Can't get in this. Y'all listen, man. If you on TV and you making millions of dollars and you making, you know, You know, any type of millions, any type of M's. You are a puppet. You a puppet. They got their hands right up your back. And they telling you what to say. They telling you how to walk, how to talk, everything. You a puppet. Wax dog, the general salute. Queens get the money, you are. BQE, you already know, man. Brooklyn, Queens, everything, man. Real. But niggas is puppets. And y'all need to understand that. Stop idolizing these dudes. Stop putting them on pedestals. You feel me? Stop putting them on pedestals. I like Jay-Z. I like Drake. I like these dudes, you know, some of the music that they make. But when they selling the people out, I know. And I just don't be jacking the bullshit. Jay-Z only comes around, you understand, when he wants to eat off the people or his name start dying down. He start coming back with these, yo, I'm selling 99 bricks. I had 80,000 bricks back in the days. We stabbed on. But he don't tell you nothing about getting smashed over his head with the bottle by Big Pun. He don't tell you none of the good shit. You feel me? He don't tell you none of the good shit when he seen Prodigy and all that, after all that, he don't tell you none of that. Beanie Siegel, Young Guns, Philadelphia Freeway, y'all suckers. Y'all look like suckers. And Beanie, you look stupid on that stage. With that raspy ass voice that damn near like you look stupid. Happy birthday, Jeremiah. Subscribe to the channel. It's the Flatbush Smitty Show. You already know. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, that notification bell so you know when we live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Just don't tell no lies. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 5 is better than 25 any day in America, man. You heard? Remember that, man. Networking is the best working, man. I done told y'all that already, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my channels. You know what I'm saying? That me and my co-host be on. Mikey B. You know what I'm saying? Over there at Hood Love Network. That's HOODLOVE Network. Or Hood Love TV. HOOD TV. HOODLOV TV. Excuse me. Keep J name out your mouth. Y'all made Ice Spice King of New York. Stop it. Stop it. We'll never make Ice Spice the King of New York. You're bugging. See? That's what you get. That's what you get. Coming up in here, joking around, talking this Ice Spice shit. We got legendary females in New York that'll crush her. That 300 section, that 300 seconds, yeah. You're gonna feel right after that. Honey Pack. Type of name is Honey Pack. You run around with a name called Honey Pack. Pause. They've been waiting. Wax, they've been waiting all Yeah, all these years for a little pat on the head from Hov. Pause. Big Daddy Hov. Pause. Not Big Daddy Hov. It's crazy, yo. I would have never, ever disrespected myself and got on stage with that nigga Hov if I was Beanie Siegel. Shout out to Oskino, man, for standing on business, man. You know what I'm saying? Standing on business, man. You know? I'm here and they ain't even get a bag for that, man. Hov just called them out. Yo, come out, man. I need a favor, man. I need y'all to jump on stage. I need y'all to act like y'all with me. I need y'all. And what they do? Jump right on the monkey bars. Swinging. Pause. Eating it up. Hov up. Hov up. Nasty, man. Yeah, son. Yo, he had never, ever introduced us to a New York dude or somebody that's hot out of New York. Come on. We know that. He don't even do nothing for Marcy. He don't even do nothing for Marcy. He'd rather take care of niggas out in LA. That's why Kendrick where he at right now. They had a grip on Jay-Z out there. Jay-Z wanted to lay his head all in Hollywood. Niggas on his body like this, man. You gotta push this. Think you gonna be on them hills? Just chilling? Nah, nigga. You gonna push this. Don't you notice none of the young niggas in the game respect Jay-Z? None of the young niggas, none of the old niggas. Only the dick riders. Only the yes men. Only the puppets. Y'all niggas think Bobby Smurda is crazy. That nigga ain't crazy. He telling the truth about that nigga. Jay-Z is a sucker. He be doing the people wrong. And it don't take a blind person to see this shit, man. Exactly. You use the project name in all your raps and still ain't doing nothing for Marcy. Niggas still out there killing each other. A billionaire came out of Marcy Projects. Still not doing nothing for them young brothers out there. Nah, no, brother. It's brothers out here that's spitting more than cars and concrete. You understand? A lot of dudes. If you go to California and the West Coast, you understand? All you hear is music or hyphy music or niggas gang banging, shooting and killing, and niggas walking talking about 50-50 yards and y'all homie in the big 50-50 yard and all this dumb shit. Just like the South. Only thing niggas talk about in the South is pussy popping, popping pills, sipping on lean. What are you talking about? All that shit is bullshit. All of it, to be truthful. Let's keep it real. All this shit is bullshit, man. But we eat it up. Pause. We eat it up like it's good for our soul. Pause, man. Exactly. That's what y'all want. Every day I don't want to hear, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I don't want to see people, getting killed off of music. I don't want to hear people rapping about popping ass and pussy and pills and shit that I don't do. No pause, we eating all that. Hey, yo, my son wildin'. Yo, Lee, yo, he's bugging. Yo, just don't curse in the chat, man. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can talk smack about me. I don't even care, man. Just don't curse in the chat and hit that like button on the way in, man. You know what I'm saying? We here to have a good time, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. We talking about this Jay-Z situation. Him coming out looking like Easy J. You know what I'm saying? Easy J from California. Wildin'. I appreciate you, Hoops League. But we want that dirty Sprite, booty popping 808 music. What? Come on, son. We don't even get jiggy like that in New York, man. The most booty popping music you gonna catch in New York is some reggae, or some reggaeton, or some salsa. You feel what I'm saying? You might pass the bodega, mommy and poppy doing a salsa together, and you know what I mean? Or you might pass the projects, you know what I'm saying, and all you hear is reggae or reggaeton, depending where you at. If you uptown, you gonna hear a lot of reggaeton. You feel what I'm saying? If you downtown, you gonna hear a lot of reggae. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. My son said, I slid in my eyes and I thought you was Ja Rule. A lot of people say that, man. A lot of people thought I was, son, I had people come up to me and be like, yo, you little Zane? Yo, son, I was tight, son. I was tight, son. Little Zane always getting faded from the music. You know what I'm saying? One hit wonder Lil Zane. You know what I'm saying? Then he got faded from the, what was that shit? BMF. Like, come on, man. Niggas calling me Little Zane and all that. Violated. I was tight, like, yo, son, this nigga just called me Little Zane. Cleveland, Ohio on the check, and salute to Cleveland, you heard? Heard the mommy, you heard? Salute to my Cleveland niggas, you heard? All right. All my Cleveland niggas, fat. That's why y'all on the bottom, and the best thing in New York now is Scarlett Daniel Hernandez, a.k.a. 6ix9ine. Yo, the music always come back around. Better believe that. You better believe the music always come back. It always come back home. You know that. We sent the music out. Y'all done remix it. Y'all done throw some, you know what I mean? Y'all threw y'all little swing on it. It's gonna come back around and we gonna abuse that shit. You know how that shit go. You see what 50 did to that damn thing. Took that old South style and ran with that shit. Went diamond on y'all niggas. That shit coming back around to New York. We gonna get one of them fancy niggas out there that want to get fancy and all that. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Now let's roll this and go to the bodega. Yeah. Yo, listen, New York music is not where it used to be. We all know that. Let's keep it real. New York music is not where it used to be. But Are we the Mecca? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Do we have, artists that's, like way ahead of time? Yes. I don't think nobody in the South right now, if we put up 5 dudes from New York, it would be hard to compete with these dudes. I'm just keeping it real. Right? I'm going to start with A Boogie. Right? ASAP Rocky. Right? Who else? Who else in New York that could go crazy? And that's Chef G's. Chef G's. Chef G's. His his peoples is loyal, man. I ain't gonna front. His peoples is loyal. They come out, they show for Chef G's and Sleepy Hollow. They don't play with them people. A Boogie, Sleepy Hollow, Chef G's, ASAP Rocky. Who else? Rock Marcinano? Nah, I don't know. Yo, why you laughed at ASAP Rocky? You don't think my son Rocky still got it? Like, let me see. African bam booty bandit ran through all your favorite. Come on, Lord Zobe. Come on, bro. Why you do that, bro? Come on, son. We ain't gonna be talking about no booties over here, B. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. We ain't gonna be talking about nobody getting their booties handled by Ben Bada, you heard? That's on Ben Bada. God bless his soul, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I ain't see it. African Ben Bottom. Yo, y'all wildin'. Leave that man, let that man rest, man. Rock Marson. Who the hell, yo, man? Who's that? Y'all got me ready to look this guy up. Who is he? Never heard of him. Oh, no rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked, man. I'm saying, man, you never know if that, that's even true about that man. I'm not taking up for that man, but we don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. He's from Long Island. Oh, I know. Listen, man. Go check my music out. I'm the king of New York, really. I'm just taking a little vacate. You feel me? Y'all go listen to Smitty Blow Dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube, check Smitty Blow Dollars. That's BLOWDOLLARZ. And y'all come back and let me know what's going on. Y'all got 2 phones? Let me know. What's my favorite Bible verse? My favorite Bible verse is the Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside the still waters. Resorts my soul. He lead me past the still waters. Yeah, that one. He leads me not to temptation. Yeah, that one. Yeah, go listen to that right now, man. Challenge Corp salute, brother. You caught me off guard with that. I had to remember something. I got confused with 2 different prayers and everything, man. But the Psalms, I love the Psalms, man. I love all religions, man. All books, man. All books is good to read, man. You understand? Make sure y'all read your books, enlighten yourself, get in tune with, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Rock Marciano is I don't even Marciano. How you say it? Marciano? Marciano. Rock Marciano is hip hop James Bond. Cool, but 38 Special take him down. 38 Special is all right. Yo, Chalice Corpse, thank you for the the subscription. I appreciate you. Salute to everybody out there. I appreciate the subscriptions. Don't be, shy to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we live, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, just don't tell no live. Named himself after a racist Italian. So is he black? Yo, listen, Griselda's all right, but I think Griselda's getting too cocky. All them dudes over there is getting a little bit too cocky, saying that Buffalo got the crown and everything. Like, y'all need to stop it, man. It's niggas like me out here. It's niggas like Zip with the drip. You understand what I'm saying? It's official niggas out here, man. You know what I mean? That gets busy. That gets extremely busy. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You got niggas like my son Guap. You know what I mean? It's official hitters out here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out though, see what's up. You know what I mean? See how he, how he come off. I never really heard anything from this dude, so and you say from Long Island, so I'm definitely gonna tap in and see what he talking about. You know? The cats in East Palo Alto can't CA ain't no jerk. Murder capital of the nation. I was shocked. Google it. Them cats in East Palo Alto, California ain't no jerk. What you mean by ain't no joke? Like on a music tip, or like they out there just killing shit? Because if they out there just killing shit, I don't like. I could walk outside and see that shit. Like that shit is every day in the hood. Like somebody getting touched or some shit like that. Like, well, I need to go to YouTube and see somebody else dying and shit like that. That shit is happening in my hood every day. Yo, Cindy, you already know. Katen in the building, man. Shout out all my Kate inside. Y'all already know, man. Flatbush, you already know how we do, man. Wow. I'm rocking with it, but it ain't New York sound. I'm rocking with it, but it ain't a New York sound. What's that? What you rocking with it, but what ain't a New York sound? What you talking about, brother? What you talking about, my brothers? Mafia is tight. Oh, okay. It's not a New York. Yo, listen, I'm versatile. Like, I never had no New York, like my shit wasn't no New York flow. You understand? Like I could go bars, I spit bars. If you check up, shit on YouTube that say like Smitty Rock, SMITTYROCK. You know what I'm saying? You will hear some of my old music. You know what I'm saying? You will hear some bars. But yeah, man, I got a lot of music floating around on those websites. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit that I did back in the days when I came home from prison and everything. You know, just me expressing myself when I was out there gang banging, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, doing violent shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not now. You know what I'm saying? I no longer involve myself in anything negative. You know what I'm saying? Or anything that got to do with hurting another human being. Let's just say that. You feel what I'm saying? It don't make a difference. It really don't make a difference what color you are. Feel what I'm saying? I'm just not into hurting people no more. You know, word. You know, I can't see myself, causing harm to somebody and making somebody else family feel pain. It's not a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because when it come back to you, it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Real talk. So always think of that and be mindful, you know what I'm saying? And for my brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, that's out there, running around, yeah, nah, facts, Cindy, but, remember, like, you know, we good. We only put this this little label on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? When you talk down on yourself like, yo, we can't win, or yo, these people is holding us back, yo, or it's the police, or it's this, it's that. Y'all putting that on yourself. You putting that on your community. You putting that on your babies, on everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Words is powerful. You know what I'm saying? We got to start saying we could win. We got to start saying we're gonna win. We got to start saying we're gonna take over. You know, it's just like that. The reason I won't sit up and harm my brother anymore, or go against one of my brothers, or what I'm saying, try to kill my brother. I'd rather walk away and try to talk to my brother and actually love my brother and communicate with my brother, is because, I did crimes out in the streets, right? I harmed my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, took from my brothers, and I went to jail, I got locked up. I let the police put cuffs on me, you know, actually put cuffs on my hands, place me in a car, and take me from one destination to another destination, you know, and then take me from another destination to another destination. And not once did I, jump up, try to pop off, try to escape. Nothing. I ain't give them people not one problem. You understand what I'm saying? But here I am. If my brother say something to me, I'm quick to go crazy on him, violate him, quick to embarrass him, That's a problem. Feel what I'm saying? I see that as a problem, that we need to correct, It's something wrong with that, It's something that we was taught, that we need to break that cycle. Feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And I'm not saying like cause harm to, no other race, because we all human. You know what I'm saying? And just like the plants, we all need, the earth need us as one. You know what I'm saying? Not divided, but this music, these movies, the politicians, the people in charge, they keep us divided, And until we all wake up and realize what's going on, we're going to stay divided. You feel me? Young brother just got killed, by some Asians, down south. Man was acquitted, killed over a water bottle. Water. You know what I'm saying? He could have stayed in his store. He didn't even have to run out his store, But here it is, and I'm not saying we should do anything to that man or his family or anything, but we just let a lot of shit slide, man. A lot of shit slide. Y'all burning down the gas station. Y'all should be out there protesting in front of the courthouse for that verdict. That was a foul verdict right there, because reverse play. If that was a black man, they would have sent him up the river for that. You feel what I'm saying? They would have sent him up the river for that. So we got to be mindful of what we up against, man. A lot of y'all dudes not paying attention, man. You know, y'all not paying attention, man. You know, and we losing this battle. We losing this battle every day. You understand? Every day, especially with this gang shit. Especially with this gang shit, man. You know? That's where we losing the battle at. Because they taking our whole forefront. They taking all the little soldiers that's ready to go. All the little soldiers that's ready to go. And they know who they leaving out here. They leaving out all the suckers. Bunch of suckers running around here. You know what I'm saying? Watching the next man plate. Watching the next man face. Nasty work, man. You know, I just wanted to go off on that stage, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, salute to Jay-Z, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no malice in my heart. Ain't no hate in my heart for that man. I just don't agree on a lot of things, you know. Hey, yo, y'all boy. Hey, yo, so I just don't agree with everything you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially to your peoples, you know. But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Just like it was my opinion that I didn't like, you know, I don't think Beanie Siegel and them should have been on the stage with you, you know. You disrespectful to your peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't rock with you in these days and times. You know what I'm saying? It's something about you that's not right. You know what I mean? Like right with your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like you give off that energy that you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You really don't care about the peoples. You know, I seen you like walk away from people and like move your hand like their hands was dirty. You know what I'm saying? Same shit that Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? And then when your name came up, you know, and it's Epstein, you was reaching your hand out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like, you kind of, you know, rubbed me the wrong way, you know, for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like give the youth they time, man. Let them rock. You know what I'm saying? Like you all one of the kings of New York. You know what I'm saying? But the time passed you. We don't want to hear about them old shits and them old raps and everything that you talking about. You know what I mean? Real talk. But salute to everybody out there. This is FLATBUSH Smitty. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tapping into the FLATBUSH Smitty show. Make sure y'all tap into my other channels that me and my co-host be on, me and my brother Mikey B. We be on Hood Love TV and Hood Love Network. You understand what I'm saying? That's HOOD LOVE TV or network. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap into those. And also, be blessed, man. Be blessed, man. Love your family. Love your people. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Put God above everything. You feel what I'm saying? You know, which is in yourself, man. Everything that's godly is inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to work and push them buttons. You feel what I'm saying? Peace.